जय श्री माता जी। स्वागत सभी का आज के मेडिटेशन सेशन में। वेलकम टू टुडेस ऑनलाइन मेडिटेशन सेशन। श्री माता जी को नमन करते हुए अपनी कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेंगे। विद लव एंड डिवोशन, लेट्स bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our kundalini and take bandhan. तीन महामंत्र और गणेश मंत्र। ध्यान में स्थिरता हेतु आइए हम अपने आप को संतुलित कर लेते हैं। Let us balance ourselves. Left hand towards Shri Mataji's photo and right hand on Mother Earth. बायां हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर और दाहिना हाथ भूमि तत्व पर। श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करेंगे, श्री माता जी कृपा करके हमारे बाएं नाड़ी को शुद्ध कीजिए। मदर, प्लीज क्लेंस माय लेफ्ट चैनल। Mother, bless us with pure desire to be a divine instrument. अब अपना दाहिना हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर रखेंगे और बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर। श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करेंगे, श्री माता जी हमारे दाएं नाड़ी को निर्मल कीजिए, शुद्ध कीजिए। Keeping our right hand on our lap and raising left hand towards the sky, we pray, Mother, please cleanse my right channel. दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर। Both hands on our lap towards श्री माता जी। अपना सारा चित्त सहजता पे स्थिर रखते हुए, keeping our attention on Sahasrara, we shall pray, Mother, please bless us to be in meditation. अपनी इसी निर्विचारिता की स्थिति में स्थिर रहते हुए हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी को ध्यान से सुनेंगे।
Today's puja we have arranged of Durga or the Kali. That is the destroying form of the goddess of all the evil and negativity. This we had to do it in France because I feel very strongly that day by day, in general, France is going down and down and down. While you people are coming up, the rest of the France is in the most pitiable condition. Firstly, as you understand, is the Catholic Church, which perhaps you are not aware of, perhaps maybe, because you don't read any other languages. You just read French, compulsorily by this country. So you have no international views or international news. That this Catholic Church has done so many horrible things in the past that is unbelievable that they have anything to do with God. They burnt many cardinals in the hearth, roasted them. Not only that, they killed so many people who ever tried to utter a word about them. They were much worse than Muslim people. They went to other countries like South America, all these places, they were all Catholics. Even our country. And they killed millions and millions of people. Now, as this is Kruta Yuga that has started, one of the things, as I said yesterday, is that you will have to pay for whatever you have done on mass scale or individual scale. If that is the case, then one must know that France has to pay a lot and this Catholic Church has to pay more. Catholic Church has just taken out yarns out of their heads and started a theory of original sin. That's how to condemn every other incarnation, every other prophet, that they were all with original sin. And even they said Mary was born with original sin. For many popes they were discussing. This shows that this whole hocus pocus religion of Catholic Church had to establish itself by forcing people, by torturing them, by taking all their ideas into their own control, give them funny ideas like original sin. Another is that you must confess, giving them a left to shit. They treated women as nothing, and to Mother of Mary they called her a woman. And this Paul, as I told you yesterday, is a fact. Now it's necessary for surgeries to understand how this Catholic Church is so dangerous and has been doing such harm. As there has been so many books about it that you people don't read because it's not in French. There are English books from America. You must learn English. It's very important now, I feel, that all the French must know English. They must read English. French will not give you the international personality that you are supposed to acquire. You had some scholarship, not much. The real scholarship comes from England and also from America in English language and also from India. One gentleman who tried to translate all these things in UNESCO was thrown out by your media. Your media is taking full advantage that you don't read any other newspapers. They are doing whatever they feel like. All kinds of scandals, all kinds of sensationalization, whatever they want to write, they write in free press. On one side, the suppression of natural life of human beings led them to go to Freud. Where Freud is the dirtiest man you can think of, who has put his ideas into your head. But as if you are already brainwashed people that you accepted all that. How could you accept Freud? If Freud had come to India, they would have killed him in no time. And what happens is that somehow or other, I don't know what is the reason, I don't know where to place it, but the wisdom is not there. There is no maturity, there is no wisdom. America I can understand because it is only 200-300 years old. But what about the French? They have not been able to mature, but they have become extremely frivolous. Maturity is finished. One of the reasons could be that they want that you should be always young. In India, young people are called as stupid. We call it Gadha Pachisi. In the 25 years, they are donkeys. They are never regarded as sensible people to be followed. And gradually, by this movement from Catholic Church to Freud, what has happened that you haven't got your own personality to understand what is right and what is wrong. Of course, I must say, Sajogis must have done lots of punyas and must be very courageous people to be born in this country. Otherwise, I don't know how you could have taken your birth here. The law is so funny that they said it depends on the mood of the magistrate. You see, the magistrate doesn't know the law. Such a stupid country in modern times I have never known. Nowhere in the world there is such a stupid law as it is here. Of course, in America there is no justice. They do what they like. But here, a so-called modern people, what is their condition is that they have no sense of law. If you ask them what is the law, they don't care. It's the mood of the magistrate. Now supposing he has had a big drink in the last night. Secondly, he comes with a hangover. So finished. And then he will be very much biased towards the drunkards only. So here it is becoming such a horrible society that Indians would be shocked beyond doubt. But nothing but prostitution. To see and to be seen. Why? Every woman has to dress up in such a way that she should be attractive. For what? Is she a prostitute? All kinds of bathroom cultures developed. For example, French bath, you know what it means. All over the world. It's a very dirty habit. of laziness. It comes because of drinking. If you drink too much next morning, you are so lethargic that you take just a French bath and go. So please try to remember as French surgeries that your task is much more difficult than the task of other countries. Because it lacks complete wisdom. Neither you will find in your institutions, nor in your government, nor in any education. It's lacking wisdom completely. And to have wisdom, according to these Freudian people, is that you are egoistical. They have such funny ideas from the yarn of Mr. Freud that no sensible man would accept. But people have lost their senses. And like blotting paper, whatever is filthy, destructive, horrible, subhuman, they try to absorb. Supposed to be Christian nation. Please, all surgeries must understand. You must get hold of books and find out where are we. I worked very hard in France, you know that very well. I used to think this is the gate of hell. But it is much worse than that. It's a mire of filth. And you are born here and you have become like lotuses, so fragrant and beautiful. You will have to fight it out. I am always with you, all my powers with you. But remember that you have to fight this society. You have to save so many people. You have to rescue them. Children are given liberty to do what you like. They have no sense of liberty. Supposing there's an aeroplane which has not fixed properly and made to fly, what will happen to the aeroplane? If the children are given liberty without the right sense of their duty and the right sense about themselves, what will happen to them? Why children are born to parents? It is to get spoiled, to have liberty, or to get some guidance. You cannot guide your children. They are so rude. They are so arrogant. They have gone off completely. You know, for 1 month we had to struggle with these Western children. And we had come to the point of verge of closing down that school because they were really violent children. As if coming from some jungle. Even the jungle animals have some sense. So you have to think about your children. What's going to happen to your children? What is going to be their situation? If they are going to live in the same manner in this dirt, these children will turn out to be waste, just a waste. They will have no education, no character, no personality. They'll end up with AIDS or with drugs or something like that. I do not see any future for the children of France. No future. And you have to fight that we want to have a future for our children. We don't want them to be ruined. And you must have courage to fight it. It's very important to have courage. If you do not have the courage, you cannot fight it. And today's puja is to give that courage in your hearts. See it all around you. What's happening? You are all nicely enjoying yourself in the realm of God. You have entered into the kingdom of God. But what about the rest of the people? The majority of the people, where are they going? What is going to be the future of this horrible Muladhara place? Now Freud has been discovered as a fraudulent man, and now there are books after so many years when he has already ruined the people all over the world. But the worst of all, they are ruined him. The responsibility, especially of the women, I think, because they are responsible for the society. The society of France has gone to dogs. And for you to now take up upon yourself to talk against this kind of anarchy that is working out the destruction of your families. If the women decide, I'm sure, they can very, very easily work it out. Instead of asking for liberation nonsensical, you better ask for the assent of this country. I know I've worked very hard and you are all there. I'm very happy to see that you all are there to fulfill the desires of the divine. Because now you should know in a very big way, masses of people will be destroyed. Not from without, but from within. Suddenly you will hear so many millions disappear with this disease. Also, you must protect yourself, all of. Always give yourself a bandhan. Always lead a clean life. There are certain hygienic rules of Sahaja Yoga. Please try to follow them. Do not neglect it. If somebody gets AIDS, you will not have him in Sahaja Yoga. Whatever may the conditions, whatever may be the reason. You have to be very careful. Also, I would say never treat an AIDS patient. Like the one yesterday who was arguing with me. Actually, because they have only two types of people, one who are arrogant and another one which always think that it's better they should die. They have no will to live. So there are only two types of people, either right-sided or left-sided. And they can never ascend. We have tried. Of course, one person is living for the last 7 years. But still, he has no faith in himself. Maybe next generation might be better if they come back. But as far as this generation is concerned, you should know your responsibility is very great. All the Sahaja Yogis must take a vow that they will fight this society and try to save their country and their countrymen from a complete disaster. There's going to be no war. Only they will fight themselves and die. It's a very serious matter. For that, we decided to have this puja of Durga today, that all negativity should be destroyed. So many deities built up the body of Kali. Every part of a body was created by a deity, looked after by a deity, and is also later on is reflected in you all. So they say that God has made human beings in His own image. I would say I have made you in my own image. All the deities at your disposal. They are all with you, and they have created you. If you see it minutely, it is the deities who have brought forth all the beauty that you have. They have made all this beautiful congregation, beautiful transformation, and they have created such angelic people out of it. They are always working it out. But one thing you have to do is to have the drive. You had pure desire to ascend, but for what? You want to have the light, but for what? You want to become gurus, for what? To save people, for their salvation. Only through your channels I can work out such. If I could work out myself, I would have. It's not a question of killing one Rakshasa. God knows how many there are, Rakshasas and Rakshasas. And they are everywhere. Even within you they were. Now they have gone out. So you have to do full justice to Sahaja. That's very important. I knew the puja would be very late because Kali's puja is always done in the night, after 12. So it had to be. So last night I slept at 4 o'clock and I don't know what time I will. It all works out. It's all worked out. But you have to have deliberations. You have to think, what can we do to change this? Why not write some books? Why not write some experiences? Get them published in French only. Let the French know what's happening outside. Get some of the books translated. Some American books, some English books. At least give quotations from them. How they are unaware. First, this Catholic Church has to go away. It will, no doubt, I'm sure about it. They are literally frightened of us. And we have to now really show them what we are capable of. And the funniest thing is that a president is has chosen his lady friend as the Prime Minister. I mean, it's not possible in any sensible country. It's never heard of. I must say, the English are 1,000 times better. They are really very good. At least as far as administration is concerned, as far as their parliament is concerned, their justice is not stupid like this. It's based on law, not based on the mood of a magistrate. How you are still continuing with such stupidity, which are really, even before medieval age, primitive. People are absolutely primitive to accept such laws. At least you can write a book about the strange laws of French. One title. How it has harmed. There's a very nice book, Fraudulent Freud. Please read that and see how Freud has ruined the French. How their brains are twisted. How they have twisted ideas. They are also intelligent, clever people. So, if not with the sword, Kali has to work through the pen. I never knew it was in that bad shape, though I knew it was. So this is a challenge for all of us. And let me see what you can write, all of you, put together your experience. How the French parents behave, how the grandparents behave, what's happening in this country and all. They are living in food's paradise. They don't know how destruction is just hanging over their heads. Though you are all saved, but you have to think of others. That is what Sahaja is. That is not only that we care for the bhaktas. Like Kali just wanted to protect the bhaktas, the sadhakas. But you have to protect many, many more people. You have all the powers, just assume them and use them. You can do it. Your media is the worst of all. And we can start a newspaper also calling it anti-media. What can I do to us? Or some sort of an independent name we can give it. And it should be open for people who are suffering from media sensationalization. They can write how the media is harming them, how they are giving false reports and things. You can, why not? I'm sure it will work out. Think it over, what you can do with your pen. Whatever you have been, whatever you are enjoying, beautiful music, all the pujas, everything. But think of others. They are already drunk and tossing their heads on their pillows. Think of them. When will they feel this joy? Simply feel pity for them, that they should have taken to all these bad things. Because of the suppression of the Catholic Church, it's the Catholic Church which has suppressed them. That's why they have come to this. No other reason why they should accept this kind of thing. In Sahaja, we do not do all these things. We are in the center. We do not have this kind of problems because we don't suppress anyone, nor do we go to the other extreme of indulgences. I think the whole Europe can be divided into two types of people. One are Anglo-Saxons and others are Latins. Anglo-Saxons are right-sided and the Latins are left-sided. They cry, weep, miserable, they indulge into dirt and filth. Just these two types there. Now, unluckily, you are in the Latin side. So here, Catholic Church is prosperous. Now, if you see to the Latin side and understand to what extent they have gone to the left side, and getting to the left side, what diseases you get, very nasty. Make a list of them. So what I said will work out in France. The left-sided incurable diseases. As it is, you walk on the street, you find at least 3-4 mad people, lunatic people walking. You will find. Very simple. You don't have to go to lunatic asylum. On the street, they'll be all talking and say things, but it's all there. That's why they drink, that's why they are miserable. I do not know what are the statistics of the disease. So the problem is extremely grave, very grave. And you have to work it out with the gravity of your Guru Pada, which you have asked me the other day. You asked for the status of a Guru, for ladies as well as for men. And I said, all right, start. I hope you all have heard the song I made for asking. All right, once they will sing that song. You like it? They will sing that song to me. There are different requests from the mother. And in this, the last one is that, Mother, now you give us the Guru Pada, the status of a Guru. But every Guru has a duty to cleanse the society in which he lives. This is duty. He has to fight it. Christ fought it alone. So many saints fought it alone. They were treated very badly, put in jail, even poisons, things, but they fought it. They say you stand on truth and you have to fight it. Because you are saints. May God bless you.
जय श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी से हृदयपूर्वक धन्यवाद करेंगे। We thank you, Shri Mataji, for today's guidance and blessings. सभी नतमस्तक होंगे और बंधन लेंगे। Going down to Shri Mataji, let's take बंधन। जय श्री माता जी।